Onic. The champions of the galaxy down with them. Welcome to game number 5. Welcome into the land of Dawn as we are still at championship point. For Fnatic Onic. Was that a hook?
It was an Iron Hook early. I don't know about whether he survived Purify. There's no first blood. I would love to see it over the clear, man.
Give it a second. There we go.
A flicker. Okay.
Oh, it came out of nowhere. Dreams again on his signature pick. Onic seems to want to try and go for it. And Keyboy doing the roundabout special, delaying the clear speed from Annabelle a bit more. Looking at the Endless by GameSmax. Master Assassin now for both gold inners, but Keyboy gets jumped on.
Oh my god, Dreams, I don't know about that. The barrier as well is very, very low, still in the bush. Kyrie gets the passive down on Clawkun and backs away. Brands though, look at that. Thrill and Master Assassin.
He wants to make sure that in the laning phase, we see it again and again. And in this match, the laning phase becomes so much more important because then you have control. That's the same thing, that applies for the EXP lane, but even also for the gold lane. Get the rest of them. Fluffy going in with the agility, he definitely wants to be participating in a lot of these engagements. But against the Uranus, we'll have to see. Ludwig can be annoyingly cutting those lanes again and again, keeping this X-Borg just in the lane.
So far, if we circle back into the gold lane, that level 4 will be a bit of a power spike, right? That's when Dreams and Brands can utilize it to look for a combo, perhaps maybe even a pickup into the side lanes. Meanwhile, 9 seconds left on the next neutral objective spawn. The turtle gonna jump in. Annabelle at level 4, but so is Kyrie. So it's a little bit of a 50-50 here, but we'll have to see how this pans out. Lupi?
Okay. Annabelle stuns it up. Taunt as well. Appraiser's Wrath committed to, but Lupi just dashes out of that and picks up also that XP creep. Oh, Iron Hook from Dreams. Sans getting popped another one, and Tiny cannot block us. Bursts him down.
The audacity for Sans to not have a Purify. He won't be around, no Netherrealm, but Keyboy and Ludpi trying to find some space while Charge is available.
He should be able to use a Keyboy with a wild charge and a fracture coming with Retribution. Meanwhile, Ludpi pops in a Purify and the Consecration gets out to safety. Fnatic Onic trade that kill for a turtle.
Yeah, Kyrie's gonna be able to get and secure that neutral objective for their team, despite things looking like it went south in the team fight. And that's a problem, right? Sans on the Valentina, you don't want to have to be forced on the Purify. It's just not worth it, right? It cannot exacerbate the creativity that Sans has, especially with how many choices he has on the side of Evos Glory. There's so many different ultimates that he can pick up, that he can utilize according to the situation. So that is actually something that Evos Glory can exploit.
Iron Hook into the bloody hunt, and the damage comes down, but Keyboy just walks out of there, man. What a Chad.
Really is depending on Brands getting that item power spike.
He's still too tanky for the early game. He is running the firmness for an extra tankiness. Oh, Kyrie though slashes Clawkun down. It's kind of funny though. We're seeing so many old metas, quote unquote, with a wild charge to secure the neutral objective, the Franco and Beatrix.
Valentina Faramis.
Exactly. Both teams are just pushed to the brink so far back. They have to go back in time.
Power of Nature. Keyboy already used it earlier. Annabelle also stealing away that gold crab from CW. It's a small victory for Evo's Glory, and they look to go towards the enemy purple, but Kyrie is 2 levels ahead of Annabelle.
Farming up the storm. Dreams looking for a way to shut him down, but hasn't really found the answer just yet, despite it already going to 4 minutes.
The longer this game goes, the more Ludpi is going to be a big problem here. For Evos, the only real way to try and shut him down is to just use all your resources to go on the experience. But look at this.
Stampede into the Iron Hook, but Sans has another round. Keyboy, oh, still able to flicker out of the Appraiser's Wrath. Meanwhile, Kyrie stays busy, goes to the purple buff, steals it away, and still has the Retribution.
It's just all-out pressure all across the map, but look at the response. Evos immediately going for the turtle. Keyboy will be trying to deter, but Ludpi is in the area too.
No bloody hunt this time for Dreams. Brand swaps to the Renner, gets a shot down on the Ludpi and the Renner's apathy, but Kyrie secures the turtle. 2 turtles to FNOC.
They're gonna have to try and build a snowball from here on out. And that's exactly the plan that they're going for. 2 B-Boy, he's going in very aggressive, being able to back Kyrie up. But at this point, right, a 2K gold lead, CW on the Roger, needs to snowball, still at a 0-0-0. What do Evos Glory do here? Oh, force the flicker there.
Whoa! That's the Uranus pressure, man. It's relentless. And you're seeing that he's always one step ahead from Fluffy. She's trying to be as effective as he was in the previous game, but with this Uranus constantly pressuring, already with the Brute Force breastplate as well, it's going to be very difficult. And it's pulling away a lot of attention towards that EXP lane, which is allowing the rest of the map to be controlled by Onic, especially with the fast clear from Kyrie. Already 2K gold ahead. BOD soon, right in time for the next neutral objective.
Oh, has to purify out of that, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. Kyrie, 4 levels ahead, wants to continue this. B-Boy has the wild charge, he can go for it. He decides to go for the power of nature instead, just revealing it, and Annabelle wins out the red tree battle, gets an iron hook and a bloody hunt, other determined in the realm. Saves it, wild charge! Onto 3, and this time no purify for Clockwood, but Kyrie is able to get rid of the nether realm. The Bennett's rage actually is able to save them from that dive. Fnatic Onic, that's another iron hook, but a purify from Ludwig grants them their safety very easily. CW Lycan pounces to the wave.
The entire Engage Keyboy gets taken down, but both of these teams, they're not going down without a fight.
And even there, Kyrie, already level 11. He's actually 3 levels ahead of Annabelle as the next neutral objective comes up. And we've seen that the wild card is an option. It's a very great option, a great tool. And Ludpi, there's still no solution just yet. Brands, not enough damage to really one-shot him just yet, even with the bloody hunt.
Yeah, Brands just secured the BOD.
Whoa.
Is that a Malefic Roar afterwards? Is that the usual build for Beatrixes these days?
Yes, it is. Build on the Beatrix now, but I'm more concerned about Kyrie. He has a BOD already. Iron Hook onto the Grok. That's a bloody hunt as well with the Venice Rage, but he's still able to survive. Wild charge to the back, and Kyrie gets a fracture down. But another round saves them. Boom! There goes Ludpi.
A bit more damage than he can tank out. Dream still going for some more. Without another realm, Evos still hold their ground. They know they have more combos available. Fnatic Onic respect the potential. And it's back to the waiting game. And still very much even though there's a 2.3k gold lead just by Kyrie power farming.
Yeah, so despite Kyrie being able to get this EXP lead, they still haven't been able to utilize it, but I might be wrong now.
There's apathy used up, but B-Boy gets back almost a read on that Stampede.
Well, just like that, it's a rush take onto the turtle. Small victory from Fnatic Onic, and for the most part, they've only been required to sacrifice the frontline members, although Sans has been taken out once. The longer this game goes though, I think there's gonna be more ways for Sans to show his creativity. For now, he's still waiting on some more item power spikes, but on the other side, Kyrie with the BOD. 2.6k gold ahead. The squishy members in the back need to be careful. There's a check that Clockwood might get deleted before he can even use the spells as Streams. Goes for an engage play.
Very risky play there, and he does not find the value of that play. Meanwhile, up top, Kyrie doing quick, or making quick work of that turret. Yeah, BOD over Malefic Roar second.
So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The fact that they have opted to go for the Paramis for Evos Glory, it does push them to clump up as spies. And Kyrie on the Nolan with the mobility will be able to capitalize over it in the side lane. So Evos Glory, they need to be aware of the housekeeping, right? Because even though there aren't any particular strong engages, even though it's not as messy and chaotic as the previous games that we've seen so far, here in game number 5, Fnatic Onic, they're playing the long game, they're playing the macro game, and if this keeps on going the way that it does, it will be something that Fnatic Onic can utilize to their advantage, and Kyrie gonna be able to get that orange buff away from Annabelle here in the 9th minute of the game.
Gets it, gets out, see you later. For Fnatic Onic though, again, it's reverting back to a really old style. For the longest time, even in this match, you do see that when both teams are trying to push the waves out, there's a bit of risk involved there in case it's a big play. But now with the Uranus in the hands of Fnatic Onic, for the most part, he is very secure, very safe when he's going for those pushes, which is why Kyrie can find the space to go and split push as well. It's like a double split push strategy for Fnatic Onic for now. And you can see that Evos, they're forced to react, sending members to the other side. Lord is available.
It looks like they're confused, and Kyrie is 5 levels ahead of Annabelle up to this point. Now more. What? Look at that damage, Kyrie! On this Nolan, he is dealing the damage. He is wreaking havoc on the peoples and champions. A 4K gold late CW picking up the GDS.
It's gonna mean a lot more chase potential, a lot more burst as well. And look at that. With that macro play, that was a clean take from Fnatic Onic. Even though Evos have the tools to go for a pick-off, to go for a team fight, Fnatic Onic just isn't letting them at all.
It's a 3-0 in favor of Evos Glory, but it's a 5,000 gold lead for Fnatic Onic.
But at this point, with Kyrie already at max level, that's an impressive 5-level lead. But now it's gonna start shrinking slowly but surely. So Fnatic Onic also understand that there's some urgency to this game. And look at this, they're going to make a play for the third, but Dreams doesn't get the iron hook. Ludpi looks for a chance to be annoying once more. This is gonna be them zoned away from the orange buff though.
They're getting bullied. They're getting bullied in this game, and it's only been 11 minutes.
With the seal as well, cancel out, wild charge, finding 2. But Clockwood purifies out of it very quickly. It's all just to get some space for this mid turret to fall, and the cannon minion is able to take it down. Bottom lane's here too as well. Kyrie doing work.
It's so difficult for Evos right now because again, Ludpi always so healthy, so secure. Now setting up for a dive towards Fluffy. Might be too aggressive though, another cover goes down.
Ludpi gets pulled back in. Bloody Hunt as well. Locking him down, but another realm saves him. Kyrie in the back line now goes for the fracture. Another realm now to respond it over. Kibo's still able to flicker out. Kyrie gonna be hooked back, but he's able to dash out across the base turret. Finds an angle to escape, of course.
What? That was such a great pick-off, and that should have been theirs, but Kyrie with the fast mechanics, with the fast hands, was able to do the fancy feat around it, dodging the damage from the turret as well.
And don't forget, the whole time, Ludpi is just healing around, running around, blocking hooks, blocking skill shots as well. And even if they go for a short engagement, Ludpi will be full HP before you even notice. 50 seconds to go before the next Lord, and you can bet that Fnatic Onic will be active on the other side of the map. There's still no chance, no way for Evos to try and get the punish. They have the BOD and the Malefic Roar in their hands of Brands, but at the same time, how are they supposed to expend all that just for the Uranus, and even then still go for something that's not quite guaranteed?
This is insane, ladies and gentlemen. 7.5k with this. Wait, I can't even say this much action, like the lack of action happening. Fnatic Onic again playing the map so well, and they're looking for more. Annabelle, they want to make him pay, they want to make him suffer, but Brands is going to be able to get both of these buffs. Is this the time where they're going to rely on Brands and Dreams to make in the plays for Evos Glory?
They have to if they want to contest this, but Keyboy and Ludpi, again and again, this literal stone walls for Fnatic Onic. Whenever something is going down, you see almost a double flank from Ludpi and Keyboy, knowing that they are too tanky, too safe, too secure with the crowd control immunity and the regeneration. And that blocks attacks and pathways for Evos, but it also gives Fnatic Onic all the intelligence, all the vision. They always know where Evos is gonna be because they see Ludpi just walk around, they see them through Ludpi.
And now it's just a slow build-up for Fnatic Onic, just the way they like it. Doesn't need to be too flashy this season. They don't need to be too crazy. Relying on those fundamentals, relying on just those small advantages that build up. It's a 9.2k gold lead, and they are building up these waves as slow as they can. Because they know Evos, they have wave clear. They have a Beatrix to play with.
But they're not pushing in that top lane.
Not just yet, they're staggering it quite a bit. Sans will have to look for the Netherrealm. They want to go for a big play on the base here. Keyboy looking for something.
Trying to get that Lord in range of the charge, and it does not charge. They kill it right before. They deny that charge away from FNOC. Iron Hook into the bloody hunt. Into the back. Kimoy finds a wild charge, but that's going to be the last insanity used up. Ludpi tanking a lot of these turret shots. Fluffy burning him down to the ground, but Ludpi still able to survive. Not for long though, as Fluffy finally gets that last bit of damage to take him down. But look at the trade. It looks good for Evos, but then you see the base, and 2 of the base turrets have been taken out.
Yeah, there was a reason why they pushed in that top lane the way that they did, right? The fact that it was able to collapse the Lord in the bottom lane, and then they were forced to clear it. And so they were able to actually get the tower in the top side under the nose of Evo's Glory as they were distracted, and only one stands in their way. It's building that Lord advantage. You can even see it has a 1.9k gold advantage.
I've been harping on and on about Ludpi on the Uranus, but the fact that he was able to buy so much time and force out so many resources is part of the reason why the turret on the top side also fell. 9k gold lead for now, as Fluffy will be able to get a turret, but Evos, they're just clumping together. This is also the next big problem. They are clumping together for the Netherrealm, and they are concerned if anyone walks out ever so slightly, Kyrie will be waiting for that opportunity, just pouncing on that opportunity to get a free kill.
For those who have followed Kyrie and Onic since back then, you should know this playstyle that Fnatic Onic are playing. This is the banana split of Onic PH, Season 8, and the M3 World Championships.
And so far it's working, with the way it's already pushing by default. Seems like Evos, Annabelle, actually is on the scene faster. That allows CW to go for the push. There's not enough damage for Evos to try and shred this Lord down that fast. With the wave pushing in, now Fnatic Onic have a window to make their move. They might go for the purple buff first.
Oh! Gets barriered, forced to flicker. These small wins, man, it all clumps up, it all stacks up, and it's a mountain now for Fnatic Onic. Not even the purple buff given to Annabelle, not just yet. Even for the purple buff, they need to work for it.
Okay, but they don't force a retribution there, so it's still being able to be used in the next Lord take.
Iron Hook purified away. Keyboy goes in for the wild charge. No real initiation now as Annabelle walks up forward, but now gets isolated. Fracture as well. Netherrealm just to help Annabelle escape, but look at the resources burnt out.
3 ultimates, basically. And this is like a miscommunication for quite a bit. Seems like Ludpi went for the Purify, but Keyboy went in to try and save him from the Iron Hook. Now with the Lord evolve, there's a time for Onic to make their move. The Iron Hook doesn't land, so now there's a window of opportunity, and they have to send Fluffy. He's the only one that has the survivability, but it's so limited.
The resources are now back up for Evo's Glory. They want to go in for the contest. This might be the time. I think they're waiting on the Netherrealm from Kwakun, but as soon as that is up, they will go for the exchange.
There we go, what towers? Keyboy finds the back, tried to save Ludpi, but now no one's there to save Keyboy. 2 members down, and Fnatic Onic did not get the Lord. A great play by Evo's Glory.
That didn't work out at all the way that they planned it. But it looks like Fnatic Onic, they still want to go in for the commitment. Are they looking for a bait here? Are they looking to prolong the series? But Evo's Glory, the people's champions, they've been waiting for this moment. 8 minutes in.
It's a dangerous situation to be in with 2 members down for another 20 seconds. The wave was pushing for Onic on the bottom side, but that's why the Franco becomes such a valuable tool. Forces the engage, and now shoes on the other foot, Xborg. Fluffy is the one exposing everyone. It's gonna be a Lord for Evos.
You have to give it away, that's a Lord, and Evo's Glory finally, after 19 minutes, we see that sign of life. They were still in the lead in kills, but their first real objective is in the 19th minute of the game.
And look at the gold lead. It's shrunken from 10k down to 5k. Definitely not the way Fnatic Onic wanted to end this game out. But this is the problem when you go up against a team like Evos, who are so patient, who are so systematic, and they have the tools available to really go for a long base defense. The Netherrealm, the B-Tricks with the insane amount of burst and wave clear, and as well as the X-Block, can do the same thing with true damage. And of course the DP front liners like the Franco, like Annabelle on the Fredrin. A lot of layers here that Fnatic Onic will have to peel first before they can go for that crystal.
And now Kwakun, he picked up the glowing one. So with these frontliners, with the way that Fnatic Onic have been playing for the past few minutes of the game, they're gonna start feeling that pressure. They're gonna start feeling that burn. Because the damage from Feramis, it's not exactly as evident, but it builds up. And now Kwakun with the glowing one.
He'll be doing a lot of damage, particularly to Lutpi on the Uranus, who likes to stack up that HP. Lutpi also has to recognize that he is no longer as tanky as he was in the early game. Up till that fight on the bottom side of the base for Evos, that was still pretty okay, but now he can be one-shotted. Evos have bought enough time to reach that level, and with Fluffy being the front liner, now Onic are the ones that are finding it difficult to burn through his HP bars.
The people's champions are making the impossible happen. They go in for the siege.
Whoa.
Let's see the defense.
Harry's still in the mid lane right now. As Lutpi gets targeted down as an Iron Hook not connecting. Lutpi gets another realm just in time, Sans. But look at another realm now popped in. The Fracture going to be used up to try to clear the Lord, but the waves are crashing down into the base. That is open. But Fnatic Onic stay resilient in their own base. Sans picks up the Holy Crystal now with some more burst damage to play with. Dashes forward as a Fracture now. Virago armor going to be taken out. Bloody Hump in the wild. Tart comes in for the Giveaway. A good another round as Renner's Apathy is able to catch Lutpi and take his immortality away, but Lepay gets pulled back by the Shadow Stampede, knocked out by Annabelle, burnt down by Fluffy, and he picks up the killing spree. One member, 7-0. Sans has fallen as well. Fnatic Onic, their base is open wide. Fracture coming down. NCW tries to cover some damage. Will be able to find Kwakun, but look at Braz. But over to nature, he goes for the base. It's still going to be Kyrie who tries to survive with Calvin Windata. Will get hooked by Dreams on the Franco. That is Fnatic Onic's nightmare.